Hi everyone. Already we have got the notification of TET exam, that is from Karnataka state. So in that, this is one of the previous year question paper pattern which contains as four parts. So part 1 will be the language one, that you have to choose whether, if you are from Kannada medium students, you can choose Kannada as your first language. If you choose Kannada as your first language, that means you need to choose language 2 as other than the Kannada languages. So that means, so you need to choose two different languages for the part 1 and part 2 portions. After that, part 3 will be containing CDP, that means child development and pedagogy, and part 4 will be mathematics and science. All otherwise you can say that it is of the part which you are studying in B.Ed as methodology. Whichever method you are applying for, or else whichever method in which you are studying, that method will be in the section part 4. So each part will be containing 30 questions. That means if part 1, if we choose language 1 as Kannada, that means Kannada questions will be of 30 questions and marks will be 30. So after that, part 2, that is language number 2. So in that, whatever we choose the language, that is different. Here there are options that Kannada, English, Urdu, Tamil, Telugu and Marathi, Hindi, Sanskrit. So these are all the languages. You need to choose any two as first one as part 1 language 1 and in the part 2 language 2. So after that, that is child development and pedagogy. So that is nothing but we call it as psychology, which we study in B.Ed throughout 2 years. So that is generally we may get direct questions from the textbook of psychology, or else we may get applied questions. Most of the time we will get applied questions only. So we must be prepared that however the questions might be, we need to answer all those questions. And part 4 will be mathematics and science. As I am a science student, I choose my subjects methods as mathematics and science. In that, generally science means we will get generally from physics department or physics part only, and that will be of, I will explain detailedly. In the part 1, we already know that in TET exam there will be 150 questions and marks will be allotted as 150. So out of them, from first question to 30th question, it will be of language 1, and in the part 2 section from 31st question to 60th question, it will be part 2, that is language 2. And in the part 3, that is psychology part, that questions will be from 61 to 90, that means again 30 questions. And in the part 4 mathematics and science, in this it is from 91 to 150. From 91st question to 150th questions, it will be from mathematics and science. In that, totally 91 to 150 means it will be of 60 questions, and each will be divided equally. That means mathematics portion will be 30 questions and science portion will be 30 questions. So this is the general pattern of the TET examinations for science students, and it will be same for art students too, but their method subjects will be different. First 3 parts will be same, part 4 will be different. So now let's concentrate on the methodology subjects, that is mathematics and science. Let's discuss some questions, few questions from this part. So let's start now. So already we know that in each and every part of this question paper, we need to what to do, we need to compulsorily answer each and every part. Then only we can able to get the marks which we need to get eligible for the TET examinations. Generally for GM and OBC candidates, you must get 90 plus or else 90 or 90 plus marks to be eligible in TET examination. And for category 1 SC ST and other subjects will be having some other variations in the marks for eligibility. Now, and we also know that each wrong answer carries no negative marks. That means we need not to bother about the negative marking. At least we need to attempt each and every 150 questions in the TET examinations. So let's start some of the questions here. I will read out the question first. The least positive integer whose product with 9408 gives a perfect square is. First we need to understand the question clearly. However, we need to answer each and every question quickly, and it is also important that we need to understand the question correctly, because if we understand question correctly, then only we can answer it correctly. So here I am taking a mathematics portion at the first, so it's a obviously question from mathematics part. The least positive integer, that means whichever options are there in that least one. Here options are given as 4, 3, 5 and 6. Here least positive integer means all are positive integers only. So here least one means 3, that is option number 2. The least positive integer whose product with 9408 gives a perfect square. That means whenever we multiply the below options, in the given options, whichever the least one is there, whenever we multiply it with the given number, that is 9408, we must get a perfect square. So that means we need to check the product first. Here let's use the trial and error method. That is, we need to check each and every option. First one, let us start from least one, that is option number 2. Option number 2 is what we are having, option number 2 as 3. That means we need to multiply 3 with 9408. After multiplying it, we will get the answer as that is 28,224. Whether it is a perfect square or not, we need to check it. So before checking that one, let's check option number 1 too, because it is 9408. With this one we need to multiply with 4. 4 8 is a 32, 4 4 is a 16, 4 9 is a 36 plus 1 is 37. So here it is last digit, that is in the units place we are having 2. Okay, let's pay attention here. In the units place we are having 2, and whenever we multiply 9408 with 3, we are having 4 in its units place. And let's check the option number 3, that is with 5. When we multiply 9408 with 5, the answer will be 5 8 is a 40, 5 into 0 is 0, 5 4 is a 20, 5 9 is a 45 plus 2 is 47. So in the last digit, that means whenever we multiply 5 with 9408, the units place we are having it as digit 0. And let's check option number 4, that is 6. 9408 multiplying with 6, we will get it as 6 8 is a 48, 6 4 is a 24, 6 9 is a 54 plus 2 is 56, and again in the units place we are having 8. Let's just check whether any these out of these 4 options, we need to check is there any number which is a perfect square. That means this number must be perfect square. Out of these 4, which one is a perfect square? That is our next part. So let us check. 1 square, we know that it is 1. 2 square is 4. 3 square is 9. 4 square is 16. 5 square is 25. 6 square is 36. 7 square is 49. 8 square is 64. 9 square is 81. 10 square is 100. Here we need to check here a common point, that is just check what are the last digit, that is which digit is present in the units place of these squares, perfect squares. So for 1 square it is 1, in the 2 square in its place is 4, 9, 6, 5, 6, 9, 4, 1, and here we can consider it as 00. Okay. Just compare these 4 numbers with these units place. So is there any number, or else is there any perfect square which is ending with 4? Yeah, here we are having 2 square as well as 8 square which are ending with 4. Okay, next, is there any square which is ending with 2? Check here. There is no square which is ending with 2. Therefore, obviously option number 1 get cancels. And next one, is there any perfect square which is ending with single zero? We are having here 10 square, that means equal to 100. That is, here there are 2 zeros, but here it is only 1 zero. Therefore, it is also get cancels. After that, option number 4, that is ending with 8. Is there any square ending with 8? There is no square, perfect square which is ending with 8. You can check for 11 to 20 as well as other square forms of different numbers. You will get the same similar property. Therefore, our option number 2, that is 3, is the least positive integer whose product with 9408 gives a perfect square. So this is our answer. Here it may take a lot of time, but while writing the exam you need to fasten your handwriting as well as your thinking. That is only the key skill to succeed in the examination. Here we are learning for the first time, so I am explaining it clearly to you. So further you can speed up your writing skills. And let's move on to the next question. So second question is, the length, breadth and height of a cuboid are x plus 3, x minus 2 and x minus 1 respectively. The volume of a cuboid is, here they have asked us we need to find out the volume of a cuboid. That means first we need to go through all the formulas of the geometry which are basic necessary and which we will learn from our 5th standard itself. So here cuboid means that will be having length, breadth as well as height. These are the representation of the length of the cuboid, breadth of the cuboid and height of the cuboid. We already know that volume of cuboid formula, that is L into B into H. That means we need to multiply length into breadth into height of the cuboid. Here length is given as x plus 3 and breadth is given as x minus 2 and height is given as x minus 1. Already if you are teaching for class 9th students, you will also come to know this, how to find out the product of 3 factors. So here first we need to multiply these two, or else you can multiply the remaining 2 and to the first one. Both are nothing but same. So x plus 3 into x minus 2. That means it will be x square plus 3 into x is 3x. Next, what will be? 3 into x is over, x into x is over. After that, minus 2 into x is minus 2x. Minus 2 into plus 3 is minus 6 and into x minus 1. After that, its answer will be x square plus 3 minus 2x is plus x minus 6 into x minus 1. Again we need to multiply this factor with this one. So x square into x is x cube plus x square into minus 1 is minus x square plus x into x is x square, x into minus 1 is minus x, minus 6 into x is minus 6x, minus into minus plus 6 into 1 is 6. So here minus x square plus x square get cancels and remaining is x cube minus minus, both are having same signs. That means same sign adding up the x and 6x, that is 7x plus 6. So this is the volume of the cuboid. Check whether it is there in the options or not. First one is x cube minus 7x minus 6. Obviously first option got cancels. And Second option is x square minus 6x plus 7. It is also got cancelled. Next, third option is x cube minus 7x plus 6. So our option number 3 is the correct answer for the given question. So next, here you need to know all the basic concepts that only lead to your success. If you are perfect in your basics, then no need to worry about the questions whichever may be in the question paper. Only simple thing is to you need to perfect in the basic skills and basic operations. After that you need to understand the complete question. Okay, let's move on to the third question. That is, the cost of making an article is divided between material, labor and overheads in the ratio 5:3:1. The cost of the material is rupees 125. Therefore, the cost of labor is. So, after reading this question, we will automatically come to know that this question is from ratios chapter, or else we can say it as ratios concept. So here they are saying that the cost of making an article, for making an article, that material is divided into, or else making an article cost is divided as material portion and labor portion, and third one is overheads. Okay, like this the cost of making article is divided. For that, ratio is given that material is 5, labor is 3 part and overhead is 1 part. If however we are parting up the article, cost of article, that is given in the ratio as 5 part is material, 3 part is labor, overheads part is 1. Therefore, already they have mentioned that the cost of the material is rupees 125. That means material part, that is 5 parts means it leads to rupees 125. Then we need to find out the cost of labor. Labor means we need to find out how much 3 parts will cost. For that, 5 parts means that is 125. 1 part means 1 part value will be 125 divided by 5, that is 25. So 1 part will be rupees 25. That means we need to find out the cost of labor, right? Labor cost means that is 3 parts. 3 parts means 3 into 1 part cost is 25. So 25 3 is a 75. That means labor cost will be rupees 75. Rupees 75, which one option is? That is fourth option is the right answer. So I hope you are getting the point and you are getting the concept also. So let's move on to the next point, because these are all the basic concepts. We are using only the previous knowledge of ours. We are not knowing any further extras here. So just we are making our basic concept strong, and as well as we need to apply some tricks to shorten our steps. That's it. Okay, let's move on to the next question. That is fourth question. A man was 25 years old when his son was born. That means a man is 25 years. Let his son years be. Let his son age be. Let us take it as x years. Okay, his son age is x years when he born. That means when he born means when his son born, his age will be 0. Okay, you are getting that one? Okay, then when a man was 25 years old when his son was born. After 2 years, whatever this x might be, we are not keeping it in mind. We are just taking the variable. After 2 years means if his son is having x as his years, that means age. After 2 years, that means x plus 2 years, that means 25 plus 2, that will be 27. X plus 2 will be 27. Okay, after born, and 2 years later a daughter was born. After 2 years, that means his son age will be x plus 2. At that time a daughter is born. That means his sister is born. Okay. After that, continuation of the question. When the man celebrates his 60th birthday, that means the man is celebrating his 60th birthday. The age of his daughter is, when he was celebrating his 60th birthday, we need to find out the age of her father. Okay, her father age, what will be? X plus 2 means 27 years. That means whenever the girl or else daughter is born, father's age will be 27. And father is celebrating 60th birthday. 60th birthday means his age will be 60 years. In 60 years, we need to minus 27 or else subtract 27, because when the girl was born he was 27 years, so we need to subtract this in 60. That means it will be 33 years. That means the girl is 33 years old, or else we can say that the daughter is 33 years old whenever her father is celebrating his 60th birthday. That means option number 2 is the correct answer. I hope you are getting my point as well as the concept. So here let's end today's question and answering time, and let's continue tomorrow. Okay, thank you.